Hello PU2 champions, welcome to day 2 of 21 days challenge to get 95% in second PUC board exam. So as part of this challenge today, I have given you two chapters for homework. The first one is integrals from mathematics and the second one is chemical kinetics from chemistry. So you need to revise these two chapters and practice its most important questions from the PDF I have provided. Now if you haven't downloaded, don't worry, the link is there in the description section. Please click on the link, go to the page and download the most important questions PDF. That is very important. Okay, now what you have to do in this video, I will be discussing the most important questions from the chapter integrals. Okay, now listen to me, that integral is a very high weightage topic, there is no doubt about it, but at the same time it is a topic with a very vast syllabus and there can be thousands of questions that can be framed from this particular chapter, right? So you cannot predict that, okay, this particular question will be asked in the exam. We cannot predict like that for integrals. But what we can do is we can practice the different types of questions, okay, different types of integration questions. Like if a particular type is there, then it has to be solved by parts, by substitution. If trigonometric functions are there, how to solve it. So different types of questions, different types of varieties of questions you need to practice in integrals. Okay, so that is what I'll be giving you in this video, and at the end I'll be giving you certain 2 marker, 3 marker, 5 marker and 6 marker questions which you can practice. Okay, so let's get started and first understand the blueprint of this chapter. So if you see, 1 marker you will get 2 questions, that means 2 MCQs. 2 marker 1 question, 3 marker 1 question, 5 marker 1 question and 6 marker 1 question. So you can see here total weightage is 18 marks for this chapter, and from every section you will get 1 question from integrals. So now let us understand what are some important, okay, before moving ahead, I know at this point of time it is very important to have a right strategy for preparation. You would be so much confused, panic about your preparation. So to help you with this, to just give you a clarity about your preparation, I have started this one-to-one mentorship session. And in this, what will happen is we can discuss one-to-one all your problems, starting from what is your syllabus completed, how to complete the syllabus, any problem you have, you can discuss with me. And you can also ask me for a personalized study plan. I will help you with subject-wise strategies and clear all your doubts, including the chemistry doubts, right? So do not worry, if you have any such problem, you need some guidance in your preparation, you can definitely trust me, because I have been mentoring KCET and PU2 students for a long period of time and I have guided them to top ranks. So link is there in description section, do check it out. Now let's move to the most important sorry, okay, just a minute. So now let's move just discuss the important topics from this particular chapter. So indefinite integrals is there, integration by substitution is there, integration using trigonometric function is there, integration of some particular functions are there, this is important one, and then integration by partial functions, integration by parts and definite integrals. Okay, these are some important types and I'll be taking questions from each of these types so that you can practice. So first let's talk about indefinite integrals. I have given the solutions as well, but try to do it by yourself once and then you can see the solution. So particular this question was asked in 2023. Ajay, this is very simple question from basic rules of integration. You can get the answer. Okay. Now do not forget to write this integration constant value. Now moving to similar questions here, this is integration of 1 minus x of root x. This was asked in 2019 March paper. Similar question here also, basic rules of integration. If you have learned, you can easily solve this question. Here some trigonometric equations are used, like integration of sec square x plus integration of sec tan x. This integration values should be known to you, like for sec square s it is tan x and for sec s tan x it is sec x, right? And then plus c. Next, we'll talk about integration by substitution. Here you have to assume that, okay, let this particular t is equal to this particular function and then you calculate the dx value and then you use it to solve the equation. So for example, you can see there's a question, this was asked in 2020 July as well. So 1 by root over of 1 by x minus root over of x. So you can solve this one and the final answer for this question will be this particular answer, but I want all of you to try it by yourself first. The next one was involving both your trigonometric functions. Cot x is equal to cot x dot log sin x does dx. This is from 2020 March paper. You can see again tan root over of x, sec root over of x and then root over of x into dx. So you can just solve it and get the answer. Next, if I talk about integration using trigonometric identities, okay, so there are so many trigonometric identities, based on that also many questions can be asked. So one of them is sin 2x cos 2x dx. This was asked in 2019 March, so I have solved it in detail. You can definitely check it out. The final answer is given here. Next is sin 4x, sin 8x dx 2023 paper July. Here also I have given the detailed solution. You can check. The answer will be 1 by 2 into sin 4x by 4 minus sin 12x by 12 plus c. Now if I talk about for some particular functions, okay, this part is very important. There's not like if certain type of questions has to be solved in a certain way. So if you find okay this particular type of questions is there, then that has to be solved in a particular way. So there are some very important examples. You can see this is a recent question of 2022 August, dx by x square minus a square, its integration. Next, this is also asked in 2023 July, dx by x square plus a square. You can see just the difference between two. Next, we have 2023 March paper, dx by root over of x square plus a square. Okay, I have also given you the solution, so please check it out. Then you have 2022 April paper, dx divided by x square minus 16. Here you can take 4 square and then you can solve it. Similarly, 2020 March, dx by x square plus 2x plus 2. This also you can do. This is, you can take it as a root over and then you can solve it. Next, 2023 July, you have 3 plus 2x plus x square and you need to solve it using the identities that you have learned. Now coming to 7th 2023 March paper also had a question like this. I think this is repeated. Okay, very similar, but here you have root over of that also. Okay, so just root over thing you have to take care of, but the identity you can use it. Now this type of questions, after that there's very important topic, integration by partial functions. So this question was asked in 2023 March. You can see root over of, sorry, integration of 1 by x plus 1 into x plus 2 dx. Answer I have also provided, because in physics question many of you have requested that please provide the answers as well. So that is why it is there. And here you can see 22 April, 22 August, this question was asked, integration of x by x plus 1 into x plus 2 dx. Here I have also given you the answer. Next question, integration by parts. For that you can see x sine 3x. This was the question. This was been asked in 2023 March, and in 2023 July, x sec square x question is also asked. Next, you can see integration by part. This recent question, x log x dx. Then 2022 April, x square log x dx. Okay, you can definitely try solving them. Then coming to 2023 July, ex to the power of, sorry, ex e to the power of x into sin x plus cos x. Then e to the power of x sec x into 1 plus tan x. You can multiply it and then you can find the value of this one. This question is also recent in 2023 March. 2022 April 1 paper. Now we'll come to definite integrals. Definite integrals where you have the upper limit and lower limit. You have to solve it like regular indefinite integrals, and at the final value you have to substitute the upper limit and lower limit and then find a numerical value for the question. So simple integration of x square will give you 19 by 3. Then 1 by x to 1 to e, limit is there, so you have to solve accordingly. Then 2023 July, tan x 0 to pi by 4. 2023 March, dx by 1 plus x square 1 to root 3. Okay. Next we have 2022 April 0 to 1, tan inverse x 1 plus x square. Answer is pi square by 32. Next, properties of definite integrals. Based on that also some questions are there. So here is like you have to prove certain this, I can say, equations that is given. So this is like fx ds a to b is equal to f a plus b minus x. So here you have to solve the left hand side and right hand side, and then you have to equate both of them. Similarly here also f this value will come f of a minus x, that you have to prove. Here with even and odd conditions are there. So this question is also important. You have to practice it. Next, root over of sin x divided by root over of sin x plus root over of cos x 0 to pi by 2. Then you have 0 to pi by 2 cos 5x plus sin 5x plus cos 5x dx. Okay. Now, if you see some more questions, pi by 6 to pi by 3 limit is there. 1 by root over 1 divided by 1 plus root over of tan x. Here the value will be pi by 12. Then for 2023 July, there was a question cos square x, and this is simple, 0 to pi by 2 limit is there. Answer you will get is pi by 4. So now what I have done, I have discussed all the part questions with solutions. Now here are the list of certain 2 marker questions, like certain types of questions that you can expect in the 2 marker section. Definitely you may not get the exact question, but these type of questions you need to solve it. Okay, so for example, this is a simple, just need to multiply and apply the I can say regular integration formula. Here it is with x square log x. Then some trigonometric functions are involved here. Here sin 2x and cos 2x, cos 3x, you have to use the trigonometric identities. Here also with e to the power of there, here different types of questions are there that you need to practice. Now similarly for 3 marker questions also, mostly you can see special type of functions, how to solve it, it has been there. So just try to solve these all questions. Next, in 5 marker questions, there are some important questions that I have chosen. So please make sure that you practice these questions thoroughly. So find the integral of 1 by x square plus a square with respect to x, and hence find these all values you have to find out with respect to this one. Then similarly find dx, find integration of dx by x square minus a square, and hence evaluate these values. Find the integral of 1 by root over of x square plus a square with respect to x, and hence evaluate. Again, this is like that. So here you have to find this value and then evaluate the given questions. 1, 2, 3 three things are there, you have to evaluate its value. Now we'll move to 6 marker question. Here generally if you see definite integrals, from that the question have been asked. So basically the proving part, prove this to this and evaluate this value, like that questions are there. Here also you need to prove this LHS and RHS are equal, and then you have to evaluate using that particular identity. You have to solve this question. Here with I can say with the conditions, there is a even odd function conditions, with that you have to prove it. Similarly you have to prove for these conditions. So students, once again, as I told you, this particular time is very very critical, very very important. So please don't waste your time, and if you need a proper strategy, a right guidance in your preparation at this stage of time, do not worry, I'm there to help you. The mentorship session you can book, link is there in the description section. And yes, with this we have completed the important questions for the maths integral chapters. Once again, I'll tell you, this is a very vast chapter. Don't just focus on solving more questions, rather focus on solving different types of questions. Okay, these are some important questions you should definitely consider, and all these important questions are available in the PDF that I have sent you. If you haven't downloaded, the link is there in the description section, so please go and check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and all the best.